All right. It's what day is this? It's day 120 of the market that never goes down. So if you've been keeping track, I about 120 days ago I started that rhetoric about it. We're never going down ever again, and so far so good. Hey Gail, if you're out there, we're never going down ever again. Oh yeah, that was 300% ago when I was saying that to that woman. But hold on a second. Let's go get everybody else. Join me live. Where's my hit the biddy or hit the Bidians? Hold on a second. Let me get the Warlockians in here and all those other people. Hello, hello, and welcome back to the only person you should be listening to for trading stock market. Hello, my name is Yuri. Some people call me Kenny, but I'm from Ukraine. I traveled country from Serbia into Siberia, then back into Ukraine, through Russia, into Czechoslovakia, then into Poland. And then from Poland, we go back to Germany, Germany back to Czechoslovakia, Czechoslovakia back to Poland, Poland to United States. And that is where my father came here and gave birth to me, which would be pretty fucking cool if a man could give birth. But you know what I'm saying? He knocked up my mother, and then we have the birth of me. And now I just trade stock for a living. Fast forward many years, obviously, not trading out of womb. But one thing I can tell you, my friend, is that I have been trading now since 1982, and I have never lost money ever on any trade, ever. I'm like invincible. Market go up, I'm there. Market go down, I'm there. Always on the right side of each and every trade I've ever done. Now, if you'd believe that kind of bullshit, I've got something else I want to sell you. And it's my mother. I'd like to sell you my mother. She is a very good cook, and she will beat you senseless if you disobey her. But let's talk a little bit serious. Another day, market tried to go down, not go down. Strong like bull. Market pull back, try to go down, don't go down. Market go down, try to go down, not go down. And then market go back up. And we make money on this pattern that is happening every day. So it is crazy, man. Joe Pesci's taking off. Woo! Joe Pesci's back in play. Back in play. Back again. PESI. 50,000 shares. What's up? Anybody hanging out today? What's up? What's up? Every dip's a buy. You guys buy more Kenview yet? As ops? If you haven't bought the options yet, do it. Lotto play. Nah, it's too much of a lotto play. But $30 calls. For 20 cents for next month. That's right. Even better. August 30s for 50. Let's try to get them. Actually, the 30s. Why you even buy the 30? 25s for 3. How much are the Novembers? 25s or 4. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody's hanging out. Everybody's sleeping already today. Really? Everybody's sleeping. Not one. Not the laziest people. All I ask is for 3 hours. You could go back to sleep after I'm done here. You can't give me 9 to 11 or 9 to 12. Trading is great. Little wrap up between 11:30 and noon. Get everybody familiar with who I am again. Oh, there you go. Shit, it wasn't working. There you go. Sup, homies? Yeah, we're never going down ever again. I mean, it's sick. And now it's to the point where it's actually kind of disturbing because man, I really want I want the market to go down. But it's not going to go down because people are still calling for crashes and corrections and recessions. That narrative needs to change. And when it does, then you get scared. Now, as long as they're saying we're all going to die, the recession's going to kill us all, and blah blah blah, that's what you want to hear every morning. So my what I do is I go to Money Map Press. I go to marketwatch.com, and on their homepage, if there's not at least one article saying something in the fact that we're all going to die, that's when you start getting nervous. And I'm not joking around. Marketwatch.com, Barron's, also good to keep tabs on. CNBC, right? When they stop talking about it, that's when you get really concerned. And right now, the narrative hasn't changed. We're all going to die still. So we made it through April. Rich Dad Poor Dad said 80% crash in April of 2023. We've got the man who supposedly called the .com and the last banking crisis. He says we're going down at least 50% in May. So we're here now. May/June. He's thinking for a 50% fall in the market. Which again, I would welcome that too because inevitably it'd be bought and we'd have a nice tradable rally off that too. And I'd like to make money. I love making money shorting. The reason I love shorting is that most people don't make money shorting. I do. I love shorting, but right now you can't stay short because you're going to die. But I've shorted this market this morning. I was short the Qs. I was short the Qs on Friday. I was short the Qs on Thursday. You can't stay short, just like NNOX. I was short on Friday, short. Today was a decent short. I didn't short it today, but it was a great buy on dips again. G-Sit nailed it. Got in at 420, if you could believe that. Would I sell a call 6 months out? Yeah, if you're planning on holding. But I'll tell you something. My dad has been getting out of the market for the first time in 50 years. He's lightening up finally. Usually he rotates into something else. He's taking money out of the market for the first time in 50 years because now he's able to get paid for free with zero risk. In if I mean he's going to be 80, he should be taking money out of the queues by now, but it was been a nice run. He's always getting paid. But now he's taking money out of the market, locking it up. You're getting 575 on free money. It's my uncle. If my uncles decide they want to buy, that'll be the new bear market. But right now, the thing about the situation at hand is that people are talking about there's two camps and they're both kind of wrong. The end of days is upon us. I think they're going to be wrong. But the rip your face off rally people, I think they're going to be wrong too. I think we do more of this consolidation, grind higher, consolidation, grind higher, where you're still better off trading, but you can sell puts on a market that's not going down. I sold puts on Palantir, learned my lesson from the last time. The stock sucks. I'm not going to buy calls on a stock that always goes back down. But, Palantir paid us last quarter. We sold 750 puts. So this time I did fives. And in OX, I think the stock's going to, $50. So that one I got the long-term options on. I got ENVX. But the motion that NNOX did today was enough. You get paid on the dip, and that's it. And just call it a day. I mean, we had a pretty good day. ATVI, NNOX, GSIT, PACW, just to name a couple. Palantir actually had a long trade. It worked. Robert Humphrey, if we have a 5 to 10 year sideways market, I will sign up for that right now. Please. I hope whoever that guy is. And again, that is a huge, vague statement. 5 to 10 years. How about 5 to 6 years worth? How about 5 years worth? Actually, I'll take 3 years. I'll take 3 years worth of a sideways market because that's a great market because in the internals of the market are fine. Sideways is still bullish and every dip is being bought, but the rips are being sold. That's my kind of market. So then I don't have to worry about selling out of Roku at 80 and watching it go to 600. I don't have to worry about selling Zoom at 120 and watching it go to 1,000. I think those days are over. That doesn't mean I can't buy a $4 stock, sell it at 480 and watch it go to almost 7 today. I would love the sideways market because I'm a seller of puts, winning trade. I sell strangles. That's a winning trade in the sideways market. I day trade reversals. That's a winning trade in the sideways market. So all I do is win. Long-term investing is dead. I agree. So if you own a stock, you have to sell calls against it, especially because we're probably are going to go sideways. My dad sells out of the money, slightly out of the money. So he sold, he'll go out and he'll sell November QQQ 235s and take in some major premium. So sorry, he's out to where does he go out? 6 months. So yeah, he's out probably the Novembers and he'll sell a 335 for $20, taking the premium. So if he's got 3,000 Qs left, he takes in 60,000 right now. Why not? And that's not an exact, I'm saying an example. If you're in the queues long and you don't want to get out, you sell yourself a 340 for $16. It's 16 points it's a cushion for you. Goes up another 16, you get called out, great. But stocks market sits around, you collect those 16 points. But I hope that's the right call because that's the call that would be most beneficial to what I do for a living and what I train people to do. Selling strangles, that's when you sell premium on top and bottom. The stock market stays in the range, you collect on both sides. Selling puts in general on stocks you like, that's a winning strategy in a sideways market. Owning stocks without hedges is the only thing that doesn't work in a sideways market. By the way, damn, this I haven't traded it at all today. I traded the other stocks, but AI is just on fire. Yeah, covered calls. I mean, I hate the call spread because it usually works against you. But if you own a stock for an extended period of time and you're comfortable to sell it somewhere or hold it, then selling calls is the easy answer. It's free money. But we got only 56 people. Where are the other 500 people? Come on. Where are the other 500 people? Wake up. Also, if you haven't noticed, right, we were having this discussion earlier about how the market never goes down. So when the market was going down and I was shorting the market earlier, when I say the market never goes down, it never goes down because every day, if you haven't noticed, we go up. There is maybe an hour or two where we are going down, but inevitably we go up. So we're in theory, the market never goes down. It's kind of tongue in cheek, and but then when some people take it so deadly serious. Kenny, I just loaded up on calls. The market's going down right now. Oh, I just got stopped out for a loss. And then later that day, the market's ripping higher. And then I say, well, the market didn't go down. Oh, it went down this morning. Yeah, but the point is you buy every dip and we never stay down. Every dip's a buy, market's never going down. It's the same thing until it changes. Right now, every dip's a buy on most stocks. If your stock's not getting bought on the dip, you got a really awful stock in this environment. If 90% of stocks are being bought on dips and you're in the 10 percentile, sell it. If your stock's been trending down, sell it. Because nothing's really trending down. It's either sideways or up right now. You got something that's trending down. Why bother owning it? By the way, you know what else I do all right on? SOXL puts. I'm out in November on those too. You could sell November 5s, right? What did I sell? I sold November 4s, I think they were. Sorry, August. Where is it? August 4s. Yeah, I sold the August 4s just a couple of weeks ago for like 20 cents. So now I'll go out to probably January, start selling 4s or 5s. Yeah, four. Yeah. So actually, what I'll do first, the wow, January 3s are 15 cents. You get up to 25, you bang those out, sell 40 contracts. Anyway, after every time I have a conversation about any other trade, I realize there's no point in talking about anything else when you could just do whatever's about to take you 3 months to do, you could do it today. You're about to sell a put to try to make certain amount of money 6 months from now, or just do the trade today. There's 1,000 trades a day that are pretty good setups. And sometimes it's on the same stock. I mean, UPST was just like, I just caught that one just because it was going green. And I was like, 1650, why not? Next thing you know, it goes to almost 19 bucks. ENVX, same thing. Stock was sitting around. We consistently get paid on it. Breaks to 1250, 1260 multi-day. Next thing you know, new highs. You're getting paid. But if you've been struggling out there, my friends, stop doing what you're doing and do what I'm doing. I don't have targets on the Qs. I just my target's always 1,000, even if it's a $1 stock. It's about where I'm going to get out on the way down. Right now, the Q's target is 330 for the end of the day, right? But your stop is 325.38. So you're basically hoping for stock goes another 3 points from here. But I'd probably get stopped out at 325.38. And if we break, if we rally for the next 20 minutes, you could raise your stop to 325.40 and then just lock in the game. Bottom line is you're long the Qs and you were short this morning. And that's professional trading right there. And now, and again, this is where we start saying the market's never going down ever again. Nor, again, even if the market goes down for a year and a half, inevitably it goes back up, right? You're starting to catch on to that, right? But here's another thing. If you're still trading at 11:52 in the afternoon, you're doing it wrong. You should be in what you're already in by now. This is not where you start positions. This is where you go not off. This is where you go take a nap and you have stops on your positions. And either you wake up and you're making more money, or you woke up and you got stopped out, or neither of those, and you're just waiting for something to happen. Nobody starts positions at 11:53. It's generally not the best idea. But I'll tell you what you can buy. Kenvue, KVUE, Kenvue. Day 7 since the IPO. We bought it on the IPO day. As long as the stock doesn't break the IPO low, we've been buying it every day. I buy it on every dip. I buy 10 shares, 20 shares, 50 shares, 8 shares, 9 shares, 13 shares, 100, 16 shares. I buy it every time it goes down, and the stock's still in an uptrend. So now all that dollar cost averaging has got me into a nice position, because every time it goes down, I know that the stock's not going down. So when it is down, I buy it, because I know that I have one price that's concerning, and that's the IPO low, and that's 25 and a quarter. So the way I look at Kenvue is that my target on Kenvue is 600 this Friday. Is it going to go to 600 there on by Friday? Probably not, but I'm not going to sell it unless it breaks 25 and a quarter. So none of the upside even matters to me. I think the stock's going to 120 bucks 8 years from now. All that concerns me now is it doesn't break the IPO price. So my upside target is a million. I just know where I'm selling it. And if it gets to 30, you know, maybe I sell a couple of hundred shares. Maybe I don't. Stock gets into the 30s, chances are it's going to grind its way into the 40s, and we'll see when we get to the 40s. But now it has options. There's going to be more people involved. We're in a bull market. That helps also. It's one of the only IPOs that's come out and has sustained its IPO price since the IPO. Most of them tank immediately. Um, you can buy, you know, I actually do like the way to own the stock. You could buy a 2250 for June for, let's say, 475. It's basically owning the stock for less money. Somebody bought 700 August 30s. I wouldn't buy the 30s because, the way the stock trades, it looks like it'll probably get to 30, but it could take 2 months to get there, the way this slowly going up. So I would sell at 30. But I'll tell you this about this stock, right? I've never seen an IPO come out above 25 that hasn't got to 2750, right? I've never seen an IPO that's come out above 25 that hasn't broken down under 25 that hasn't got to 2750. So, I mean, we're 30 cents away from 2750. I'm obviously assuming we're getting 2750. But what I also haven't seen is a stock that's could come out, consolidated, broke new highs, broke 2750, and hasn't gone to 30. That's why I think the stock's going to 30. Plus, it's recession proof, and it has my name in it, and I could see it. View. Kenvue. They spun this company off from Johnson and Johnson's. 90% of the products that this company owns and manufactures and makes and distributes, I use every single one of them, even the tampons, for when I'm having a bad day trading. But yeah, I don't own a lot of stocks. But I own more than I've ever owned over the last 18 months right at this second. And most of it's all done. This is the only stock that I own because there was no options. I'm probably going to switch into options maybe by the end of the day today, in the money options, so I could be in the stock. NNOX is calls, ENVX is calls, Rambus is calls, QQQ obviously all calls and selling calls and selling puts. SOX SOX puts, SOXL puts. I don't own the stock. I got the puts. What do I own? Palantir, no, Palantir I sold puts on and I got one call spread on that one. So yeah, basically that's when I do own stocks, it's now it's going to be completely in the money options. So when the stock dies, I say when because I have very bad luck owning stocks. When the stocks dies, like Credo, then I will only be exposed to a certain amount of risk. By the way, let me talk about this. You want to put a trade on ENVX call spread? You know how much I hate call spreads, but if you're going out 2 years, it's not the craziest idea. So I'm in ENVX. I mean, we're going way out. January 17th. New highs, cues. January 17th. January 17th, 2025. That's right. We're going way out, way out. January 17, 2025, $20 calls, ENVX. We bought them for $350. They're sitting here right now at $350. So you get to own this stock for the next 613 days for an entry price of $350, right? So at the Q's new highs, $350, right? You're buying these for $350. And then look what you can sell on top. Go to ENVX Leaps, right? You want to own some ENVX, limited risk. Here's how you do it. You think the stock's going to, I think the stock's going to $50, right? So I went way out January 2025, right? I got 20s for 350. And you could sell the 40s right now. That's me, $1.55. That one of those contracts is me. Oh no, it's not me. Not me today. I didn't sell them. But you could do a 20-40 call spread. You're in at 350 and you sell these at $1.50. So 350 Q's new highs. Q's new highs. 350 minus 150 is $2. You're risking $2 to make 20, and you got 631 days for something to happen. That's something I could get my brain around. That's something where I see where I like it. That's where I think the stock's going. If it gets taken over, it's also a takeover candidate. ENVX, so is NNOX. That's why I own these things. At least I'm not completely going to be, the stock goes to 60 and I'm getting called out at 40. It's not going to be so bad. It's not like I'm doing a 20, 22.50 call spread where I'm going to be crying about getting called out. Know what I mean? Ken View is the name of the company. Do your own due diligence. I'm not your broker. As a matter of fact, I don't want any of you peasants buying my stock. You know what? Stop buying my stock. You're going to ruin it for me. I'm only kidding. I give you all permission to buy as much as you can. You're 8 cents away from glory or a glory hole. And like I said, I've never seen an IPO that's come out at $25 or more that never breaks 25 and hasn't gone to 27.50. I'm surprised it's taken 6 days to get here. But that's what I like about this Kenview. It's consolidated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And today's our 8th day. We finally broke the IPO highs. That's a bull market. And that's a bullish stock. That's the kind of stock you buy. That's the kind of stock you could swing trade, limited risk, unlimited reward. Limited risk, unlimited reward. Limited risk, unlimited reward. Limited risk, unlimited reward. It's how you make a living. Limited risk, unlimited rewards. Stock could go to 1,000, right? But you're selling it if it breaks 25.50 or 25 and a quarter. Limited risk, unlimited rewards. Sorry, we hit 27.49. All right, I'm gonna go listen to my brother talk now. He knows what he's doing too. He's coming in hot. So 27.49 on Kenview. Thank you very much. Thanks for playing. I figured we'd get 27.50 today, but this is just the beginning. I'm not selling the stock. I'm looking for 30 minimum, and then maybe I take a little bit off the table. Dare I say the word investment? All right. Nice hanging with you. There should be more of you in here every day. I'm doing these little sessions afterwards. So help me take back YouTube. Tell 10 friends. Every viewer here is real. I'm not buying viewers. I'm not spending money on YouTube. It's all a scam. The only way I can get back in the good graces of YouTube is you guys start copy and pasting my video and sending it out. All right. I appreciate you stopping in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mix up. Good call. Oh, betting against New York sports. Yeah. All right. Be good to one another. Later.